YouTube, my name's Jamie here for my mother and video, and this is my trip to Portugal in 2004. Me, Mum, Dad and Richard drove on Portugal in a 2.5 Android Discovery 5-speed manual to Newcastle, where we stayed with Simon and Jane. We did. When we got to Simon and Jane's, it was dark, and we had chili con carne at Simon and Jane. We did, and we went from Simon and Jane to Newcastle Airport, where we drove with Thomas Cook to Portugal. We did. And we got to it when we drove through a thunderstorm. We did from Portugal Airport to Orange Fat. We did. It was dark when we got to Orange Fat. It was the first night in Orange Fat was okay, but the first morning in Orange Fat was, we went down to the beach. We did. And we met Sky and Sean. We did, and me and Rich played football with these guys. We did on the beach. We did. What was really cool actually, YouTube. And then we went to the shop. We did get some beers and stuff. And when we got back to the house with the food and the shopping, Dad dropped the beers outside. Orange Fat. He did. That was quite funny at the time, YouTube, actually, and stuff. So, and I had a bath in Orange Fat. I did, and I also had a really bad cold in Orange Fat. I did. I remember that time on the beach when I was talking, when me and Richard, when we were talking to Sean again. Goodbye to Sean, and he's dead. We're playing UBR at Old Trafford with Jamie. Rangers are playing Manchester United at Old Trafford. And he did that to me and Dad. He did. Sean did. And I remember I knocked back a pill in Orange Fat. I did. Yeah. I mean, then we went, after we stayed 2 weeks in Orange Fat, we got the plane back from Portugal back to Newcastle, where we stayed with Simon and Jane again. And I had a bath at Simon and Jane. I did, and after I had my bath, I put on my new Luis Figo Portugal top, and I did. I came downstairs and dead to Mum and Dad and Simon and Jane. Yeah, I got my new Luis Figo Portugal top on. I did. And stuff. Yeah, cheers. In my next video, YouTube, I'll talk about my next trip when I went down to Newcastle again for my friend's Diamond Rich's birthday party, because I actually okay, so cheers.